A good application will be able to handle the error and can point the user on the right path again. We certainly don't want just because the app can't handle minor errors like lost connection, the user decides to uninstall application. Today we are going to dive into powerful world of functional programming in Flutter using the Dartz package. But first, what is Dartz? Dartz is a functional programming package for Dart and Flutter. It brings functional programming concepts like either, option, and more to Dart, allowing us to write cleaner, safer, and more expressive code. Let's start by adding the Dartz package to our project. So open your pub/spec file and add the dependency like this. Once you have added package, make sure to run flutter pub-get in your terminal to fetch the package. Now, let's dive into some code examples to see how Dartz can improve our Flutter applications. First up, let's talk about the either type. It's a way of representing a value that could be one of two different types. This is especially useful for handling operations that might fail. Here, we have a simple function, and I want to explain this function to you. In this example, I have defined a safe divide function that returns an either. If the division is successful, it returns a right with the result, and if there is a division by 0, it returns a left with an error message. As you can see, either is a class that takes two generic parameters. In the right parameter, we must return the value that is successful, and in the left parameter, we must return the value that fails. And you can see that on the left side, when there is a failure, we must return a string, and on the right side, when there is a success, we must return an integer, which is what we did. You should also know that we can pass any type in either, and it is dynamic. For example, we can pass a class or other things. And now for testing, for example, I call this function twice, and once I pass correct numbers to it, so that the answer it returns is successful. And once I pass it wrong number, so that the answer it returns is a failure. The value of an either variable cannot be accessed directly. We have to use the fold method to access it. Using the fold method has the advantage that it forces us to handle both situations, when it is successful and when it is not. In this way, it is much harder to make mistakes. And if I run, value should be printed in result number 1, and error should be printed in result number 2. And as you can see, it is working very well. The next concept that I want to explain is option. Please pay attention to this example. As you can see, here we have a function that converts string to number, and the returned value is option with integer value. As you can see, if we can convert to integer, we will return sum with a number, and otherwise none will be returned. None and sum inherit from option, and we must use sum and none when the return value is option. When the operation was successful, we return sum and inside it the value we want, and when it was not successful, we should return none. When we use the option, it is better to use the get or else method to access its data. This method returns the value of sum when the operation is successful, and when it is not successful, it returns the default value that we set. For example, I returned -1 here. And now, if I print and run the app, we will see that when it was successful, number was printed, and when it was not successful, -1 was printed. And finally, I want to show you a real example of using Dartz. The most you will use Dartz is in calling API. As you can see in the two pictures, when we use Dartz, our code will be much more readable, safer, and cleaner. And when we want to access the result of calling API, we just need to use fold. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you later.